Hello and welcome to Cover Story. We have with us today Cabinet Minister Rajiv Pratap Rudy. He is also the BJP MP from Bihar, and more importantly, he is playing a crucial role in the coming Bihar elections. So welcome to NewsX, Mr. Rudy. Very busy, hectic schedule for you.
Sort of, yes.
But how do you see the campaign going?
We are heading for a complete sweep in favor of the BJP NDA. And there would be many factors why it is coming to this situation. And the whole thing was hinged in Bihar on initially Lalu Yadav and Nitish Kumar. The only thing which I would like to say here to begin with, the day Nitish Kumar partnered or made friends with Lalu Yadav for these elections, the decision in Bihar was made, there was a BJP government here.
You think this whole Lalu is Nitish Kumar's Achilles heel?
Yes, and you see the basic philosophy on which Nitish emerged in Bihar to become the leader in Bihar, to become the chief minister, and even BJP supported it, was to oppose Lalu Yadav and say that Lalu Yadav's Jungle Raj. So his basic foundation was on the principle that he is not with Lalu Yadav. Lalu Yadav needs to be rooted out from Bihar, and now the same gentleman patches up with Lalu Yadav is his biggest mistake, and his entire credibility has been eroded. The day he decided to partner with Lalu Yadav, Nitish's credibility, whatever it was eroded completely.
See, you say that his credibility is eroded when he patches up with someone like Lalu Yadav, his Jungle Raj, you people are very critical of. But same time, you also tie up with Ranjan Yadav, who's a key aide of Lalu Yadav, Ram Kripal. You're also giving tickets to people like that.
I think absolutely you're wrong. Ranjan Yadav was a no one, and he parted with Lalu Yadav a long time back.
But he's
Ram Kripal, if you say Ram Kripal as a part of a team then, which was a long time back, was a non-consequential as a way, and he was the way you think the man who is to steer everything in Bihar. Lalu Yadav was everything. They were riff-raffs on the side or by the side, and the whole political philosophy which ruled the state of Bihar, Lalu Yadav was backward forward. You see, Bihar has had several phases in politics, and it has remained where it has. Initial 25 years was given to the Congress. We believed post-independence Congress will take us to glorious times. It never happened in Bihar. They chose an option. The option was Lalu Yadav. The people in Bihar believed in him. 15 years, he went to jail himself, positioned his wife as a chief minister, came out. People decided to get rid of him. We all thought, even our support, we had majority numbers when we positioned Nitish Kumar as a chief minister. The number of BJP legislators were much more. Still, we believed in Nitish Kumar and we went along with him. So, Lalu Yadav, Congress regime, it was communal, Hindu-Muslim. Post 25 years, it was backward forward, which Lalu Yadav did. Nitish Kumar was much ahead of all of them. He divided the backwards into Pichda and Ati Pichda. He divided the Dalits into Dalit and Mahadalit. Even he divided the Muslims into forward Muslim and backward Muslim. And now nothing is left in Bihar to divide. So possibly the agenda is different.
You talk about divisive politics of others. I am coming from Delhi, where the headlines are from Babri to Dadri. What is happening in Delhi? Isn't the BJP trying to polarize votes over there, keeping Bihar in mind?
No. But you want to say whatever is happening in Dadri is happening because Bihar elections are there. So I am very amused. If a person like Lalu Yadav says that Hindus in Bihar eat beef, that is not communalizing. When he talks about divisive forces, when he talks about uses a language, that is not divisive.
Because but why has beef become such a political tool? Why has beef become such a political tool?
No, for you, for a person like you, it may not be. I agree with you. It is nothing to be said. But who says it, how he says it, when he says it, and about whom he says it, is what matters. Possibly, like for a journalist like you or a English-speaking individual, it may not matter. But
okay, it may not matter. But what about Sangeet Som? Person who says and how he says it. What about Sangeet Som? He's a BJP MP.
I'll just confirm. For a person like you and many more English-speaking people,
no,
it
it's
may
not
not
about
matter.
English or Hindi.
I understand.
It's the whole question.
No, it's nothing.
Somebody was killed for supposedly eating beef. That is the main issue, Rudy. How are you going to tackle that?
That is because that is when you say it's being done for Bihar elections. Another surprising action. So you want to link.
Okay, but if it is not done for Bihar elections, it's okay.
Thanks to journalists like you, people like Lalu Yadav or Nitish Kumar will not have a free ride simply because they want to communalize the elections in Bihar. And it's not Dadri which is communalizing elections, but it's Lalu Yadav and Nitish Kumar who are doing it. And they have been doing it much more and much before than any other political organization has done it, if you call so.
In Lalu is an easy tool to attack for the BJP. Fight is between Nitish and Modi, and under Modi comes people like Sangeet Som.
For any journalist today in Delhi, the story is not complete unless until you tag someone with the Prime Minister.
Isn't it Prime Minister making it a PM versus CM fight?
No, Mr. Prime Minister is a person whom the people in Gujarat after 10 years in the country saw to take him as a Prime Minister. And you are comparing that man who has been a Chief Minister in the state for about good 7-8 years, who has partnered with Lalu Yadav, and you are wanting to position Nitish Kumar, who claims to be a repository of wisdom, in comparison to the Prime Minister. I think you have got all the figures wrong.
I am not. It's the you people who are making it by not putting up a CM face and making
now
Modi
the
star campaigner.
He
is the focus of the campaign. Modi ki center ki sarkar ko chuniye. Posters are showing Modi.
You say the Prime Minister. Of course, Nitish Kumar doesn't have a Prime Minister. The Congress doesn't have a Prime Minister. The BJP is proud to have a Prime Minister.
But can you also have Chief Ministers?
Just a second. So that is what number one question. So you are very upset that we have a Prime Minister who can campaign. So you are very upset that you have a Prime Minister. Just a second. You have a Prime Minister who can come around, go internationally, do his work there, have a meeting with the Chancellor of Germany, and also come to Bihar, to Sasaram and Banka, and do his work. Because people like you or some people who think like that have not seen a Prime Minister work. So we are privileged and we are proud that we have a Prime Minister who can campaign.
No,
so it should not get disappointed. If they had a Prime Minister, they won't stop Manmohan Singh to come along. Today is a situation when Lalu Yadav and Sonia Gandhi, Lalu Yadav
Lalu Yadav, Nitish Kumar is your
okay, now let's come. Now you say Nitish Kumar has been projected as a Chief Minister of Bihar. After how much of grumbling by Lalu Yadav? Lalu Yadav is convicted. Lalu Yadav cannot be elected. He cannot even contest elections. So there is no question of him becoming a Chief Minister. Where there is a fight, and there was an ultimatum served to Lalu Yadav. And the Congress went around and saying that we need someone collectively to fight the BJP. So there was more of an internal turf in Lalu Yadav, Nitish Kumar and Congress than it's. We don't need to. The whole objective of the team is to get rid of these people. So we don't have to declare. And the strategy of the BJP in not declaring a Chief Minister or declaring a Chief Minister cannot be guided in a TV show.
There is an observation that whenever the BJP puts forward Chief Minister face, it loses. Like as what happened with Kiran Bedi in Delhi. When it doesn't put forward Chief Minister face, Haryana, Maharashtra.
I do not know about
under
that.
This Modi
so
BJP.
Whatever is there. So if
are you scared of that nobody else will be able to match Nitish Kumar?
No, it is just building up a conversation. Nitish Kumar is over and out.
So why doesn't the BJP portray a name?
Sushil
Modi, Ram Vilas Paswan. I mean, there are enough people who Shatrughan Sinha. So many people have put their hat in the ring.
All of you can put names.
What about your name?
I'm novel, and I can make it very clear. So let's be very reasonable. All those who are a part of the state system, they deserve to get this opportunity first. And there is leadership in the state, so there is no question of someone. I have my role as a skill development minister, as a part of Mr. Modi's cabinet. So please, let's not get into things that why are you not. This is just to make the show going, and someone slipping, and then there is another round of news in the English daily. So let's not do that. Let's talk what is happening on the ground in Bihar. Bihar is heading for a change. Right. Enough of 25 years of Congress. Enough of 15 years of Lalu Yadav. Enough of Nitish Kumar. People in Bihar want to have a chief minister in Bihar who can walk along with the central government.
Shouldn't they know the face of this man? Or will it be just someone who is going to be led by Modi? Remote control,
why does it pinch you all if we do not decide an A or we decide B?
So let the voters vote with both eyes open.
How does it no, we can. Our philosophy is very clear. We have NDA partners, so let the NDA partners decide. So how does it matter? Half of the work, what we are saying, is being done by Lalu Yadav himself. He is working hard enough to eliminate all his people who partner.
Your target has been only Lalu Yadav. Are you seeing him
I'm not
as a
targeting.
weak person?
I'm telling you a ground reality in Bihar.
Criticism
Nitish Kumar survived the politics in Bihar he was piggy riding the BJP. Now he's decided to piggy ride RJD. He's going to be dumped by this gentleman anytime. And you remember that Saap and Chandan, his instinct, Nitish's instinct comes out. The man with the repository of wisdom and arrogance, his things come out when he talks about Lalu Yadav as a poison and that he is a Chandan and is a sandalwood.
So what, 10 years ago Nitish Kumar was fine. Suddenly because he doesn't like Modi, he's become like the responsible for all of Bihar jails.
That he has proved that he is not worth it. We have given an opportunity to him, he is not worth it. So it's over for him. He's over for Nitish Kumar. But they can't divide Bihar anymore. There's an yearning in the boys, the Yadavs, the Muslims, the backwards and the extremely backwards. They want a change. They have a smartphone. They have an internet. They see the lives. They see the beauty around of the world. They see the opportunities. They cannot be fed with the philosophy of caste again and again. Bihar cannot be insulted anymore. We have already lagged behind a lot. It's time to get out of it and get going.
But at a time like this, when you want to make Bihar get going, BJP is talking about development. Your RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat brings the caste card in, saying that caste needs to be reviewed. We need to relook at reservations.
Well, that chapter is closed.
Is it?
And yes,
in
absolutely
Bihar,
closed. No one is even talking except Lalu Yadav. No one is talking.
But you gave it to him on a platter.
I'm telling you, no, it's over. No one even talking. What we say, reservation is a part of the constitution.
But he's saying a panel should look at it. Look at him. He's not even saying constitution.
I don't want to get into that conversation. What he did. That's
a
complete. I know what he said,
okay.
And I don't want to repeat it. But the fact which remains today is that reservation is a fact, is a reality, and the BJP is for it. So this what is the question of it being debated? There's no question of it being.
Then why would he? Now your Sarsang Chalak is not even. He's politically astute. For him to make a comment like that, knowing Bihar elections around the corner, is he trying to sabotage Modi?
No.
Then what is he trying to do?
Your conversation cannot end. Your news cannot end unless until you bring the Prime Minister's name. Why are you all so?
Because in Bihar, he is here. In this
fact,
election,
Bihar,
he is a big issue. He's become an election issue.
Where is an issue? Where is the issue?
No, he's saying, I will give you good governance, center like it is. I will bring the same model here. You know, so he is trying to talk about his own track record of development.
Yes. And there are people who can follow up that. You see, there is a lot of faith. A country needs a Prime Minister and a state needs a Chief Minister.
Correct.
And a state which walks along with the Prime Minister definitely walks faster than a person who is like Mr. Nitish Kumar has made friends with Kejriwal. Now the entire Delhi is regretting because this man hardly does any administration or governance. Most of the time he is doing politics. So the people in Delhi are just regretting that look at this man who came with a lot of innocence, batted with us and finally has abandoned administration. He's only talking about national politics. He's more interested in Dadri than looking what happens in the backyard in Delhi. If we cannot provide clean water and if we cannot provide, look at the roads in Delhi. Look at the roads in. So similarly, Nitish Kumar has made friends with Kejriwal, who is always wants to position himself. He doesn't have much to do in Bihar.
What is at stake for, see Nitish Kumar, if he loses his election, it is really over for him in terms of politically.
Good, you are accepting this now.
No, he'll have
good, Priya.
If he loses,
you have come along to a point that at least people like you have started accepting that he'll be defeated.
No, I said if he loses, it is over for him. But now, if the BJP loses, what are the stakes here? Amit Shah's presidency is coming up for renewal. You have an election in Bihar, in UP.
We have an election in UP, we have elections in Kerala, we have an election in West Bengal, we have
extension
Tamil Nadu. We have an election, and we had elections in Maharashtra, which we won. We had elections in Haryana, which we won. We had elections.
You also had election in Delhi, which you lost.
Yes. So out of the states which we are mentioning, we also had an election in Jammu and Kashmir, and the BJP had never thought of making a government in Jammu and Kashmir. So, Jammu and Kashmir also BJP has a government, apart from a government in Goa, apart from a government in Madhya Pradesh, just a bit, apart from a government in Chhattisgarh, apart from a government in Madhya Pradesh. Now we are heading further, we are heading towards Bihar. We'll have a government in Bihar.
And if you don't...
We do not talk in apes. After all, these are the positives which you are seeing. Most of you were not even ready to accept BJP's majority in Lok Sabha elections. We came with a full majority of 282. When the people in the country decide, they decide one go and they decide for a majority. People in Bihar have decided. And it's not going to be a government effect. It's a BJP.
Red Delhi. You know what happens is
Delhi. If you have to say, Delhi. Many of us, knew that's not going to happen.
But
And
that's not what you told me. So maybe you know it's not happening, but you're telling me it's happening.
But that is for you to assess. But
so I have to read poker face.
no, you can make and you can do it. But you can take my words. BJP is forming a government in Bihar. When you said about Amit Shah, you see, he's a leader. He's a thinker. He's not loud like others. He plans meticulously. He's a man of the organization. And he carries people along. And with his leadership, I have worked with him in Maharashtra. And he establishes a coordination with the Sangh and other members of the party.
They won't be baying for his blood if you lose Bihar. Would there be people within the party?
I don't talk in speculation. I think positive.
Okay. In your, let me just, whenever the BJP is taking on a Congress ruled state, a Congress chief minister, you seem to do better than when you take on a non-Congress chief minister, because there's so much anti-Congress sentiment.
After all, we don't have much left anywhere. The
Kejriwal defeated you.
We don't have much left anywhere for people. And if we say like this, you'll say you're being arrogant. Let's not let people and time decide what has to happen. And people, time and people in Bihar have possibly decided that let's for once see the BJP government in Bihar.
Do you see this as becoming a clash of two personalities? There's Nitish Kumar.
We'll talk about the Prime Minister. Prime Minister doesn't... I know most of the channels in Delhi cannot complete that show unless they put Nitish Kumar in front of Lalu Yadav, Prime Minister.
Because your hoardings, as soon as you enter Patna from the airport, one hoarding has got Nitish Kumar, no Lalu. The other hoarding has got Prime Minister and Amit Shah.
We are proud to have the hoarding of the Prime Minister. So you keep on analyzing it. Keep on analyzing it. We have a Prime Minister who is sharp, who is hardworking, who knows what he has to do for the state. He has given us a package of never since 2,65,000 crores for Bihar. But we don't trust Lalu Yadav or Nitish Kumar with that money. So we also need a good government which can take years of backlog for Bihar. I've been born and brought up in this state. I am a hardcore Bihari. I defeat Lalu Yadav. Most of you don't even recall when you hear me speaking English that last 25 years I have been fighting Lalu Yadav, winning and losing elections against him, mostly winning. This time I have defeated Rabdi Devi. Not a giant, but most of you don't recall what Bihar has been made into, how people talk about Bihar.
Well, you need to take a short break, but stay with us because you can see this is a very interesting interview. I'm talking with Rajiv Pratap Rudy. Welcome back. We're in conversation with Rajiv Pratap Rudy. He's going to tell us why the BJP is so good for Bihar. Nitish Kumar's campaign, he's also running, what we're saying, a Me Too campaign. He's taken Modi's campaign manager. He's, he's talking the same kind of language, development.
He started the DNA thing.
Yes.
It just fell on his face. He just
the DNA started from Modi. He's the
one. No. What actually I also thought what the Prime Minister had said once, but now I'm convinced. I hear the language of Nitish Kumar. Ever since he made friends with Lalu Yadav, the DNA, the DNA of Nitish Kumar sounds exactly like the DNA of Lalu Yadav. So I think Prime Minister was absolutely correct.
On the DNA, Bab.
I think this gentleman who claims to be, I don't know whether you all have ever seen and met this man. How he speaks, what he speaks, how he hates people.
Lalu Yadav or Nitish Kumar? Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the other gentleman who is a repository of wisdom. He hates individuals. He hates himself. He may pose himself as one of the brightest men born on earth, but he's not for anyone. He's just for politics, just for caste, dividing caste, ripping off the society. All this is what we have witnessed. I'm 53 now. I was born. I got into politics with a great imagination in Bihar. I think when I see these politicians, there's some ray of hope that in Bihar we'll find a change. We have wasted all these years alive, kicking in the regime of Lalu Yadav. My youth has been lost in the regime of Lalu Yadav and Nitish Kumar. I have nothing great to talk about Bihar, except that I take pride of being a Bihari.
But still, you did well for yourself. Did you do,
No, I did not do much well for him. It was good enough.
You're one of our success stories.
Yes, I'm deeply rooted. It's different that I fly planes. People get confused. But I'm rooted. I am from Chapra. I speak every oration in Bihar. Everywhere I speak in Bhojpuri. I live with that people, but I have no problems in being in Delhi and being as compatible and as well dressed as you are. So I have no problem. So, but I can carry Bihar everywhere in the world. But Lalu Yadav cannot carry Bihar everywhere in the world. He wants to make Bihar look like Bihari. I want to see a proud Yadav. I want to see a proud Kurmi. I want to see a proud Brahmin. I want to see a proud any caste for that matter, a Thakur. I take pride in being a Bihari, not in a particular caste. They take pride in being a Yadav. Saddest part. They take pride in being a Kurmi. Saddest part. All the politicians here, Lalu Yadav, Nitish Kumar, took pride in being called a backward. They never took pride in being called a Bihari. Bihar's pride was lost by in their tenure, and this is what I
well, that's a good note to end. Just one last final question, since you said backward. One of your people, Giriraj Singh, has said that the backward would be the chief minister. Is that his own individual point of view, or is it the party stand?
Well, I will not answer for him, but I do not know where does all this come. But Giriraj is a good friend of mine. And Priya, I'll just tell you, I was just remembering why I hate my colleagues in Bihar politics. Sometime during whatever regime, it was said that Bihar will have no English in schools. You see, I have been following aviation. Out of every 100 girls in Indigo which I see, they fly with me. They're normal girls, 10th class, 12th class. Out of 100, and in between Bihar and Uttar Pradesh and Orissa, all the girls would be from Bangalore, Karnataka, Bombay, Maharashtra, North India. Aren't they smart girls? Aren't they beautiful girls? Aren't they intelligent girls in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh? But the basic grooming has been, the thought process has gone on backward, non-glamorous, non-descript. This is a humiliation for the states and the youngsters, even the boys who go for these hospitality services. Look, what is an opinion about them? Who is responsible for creating an image of Bihar like this? Lalu Yadav, added by Nitish Kumar. So the appetite of these politicians in Bihar has been cast. For the first time, it has been moved from caste to development, and thanks to the Prime Minister for that.
Okay, I'm going to end on that, on a positive note that change is in the air. Whichever party brings it in, we'll see. But thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.